I got big time caught.
Oh, really?
Big time caught.
How'd that go?
It was great. So I come home one day from tennis and I shower off and I'm like, cool. You know, everything's copacetic. And then
High school?
High school. Yeah, high school. Early high school too. And I am walking through my room and I see that it's just ajar from underneath the bed, the shoebox. And I'm like, oh my God, I must have forgotten, earlier. And I go through it. The Playboys are still there.
The shoebox is ajar.
It is ajar.
Not a jar next to it.
Not a jar. That's a very different situation.
Right.
It was not quite that deranged.
Filled with liver.
It's true.
Yes.
But, so I'm looking through. I'm like, okay. I get the call from downstairs. Josh, come down here. I go down. I remember looking through the door of my living room and, I'm getting the talk of just like, listen, you need to understand that this is bad for your brain. And
is this mom and dad?
This is mom and dad.
Wow.
And I'm like, I understand that. It was just something a friend gave me, found it on the basketball court, whatever. And they're like, listen, we want you in here. We really need to have a discussion about this. Come and sit down. And I'm like, look, I'm sorry. Whatever you guys want to do, I'll figure it out. And I walk into the room and I see my aunt and my other aunt and my cousin and my other cousin and my little sister. And
Porn-tervention.
Yes. It was a porn-tervention. And they were all there. And I had thought it was just like my stomach dropped out of my body and ran away on the floor. It was the most insane, just inquisition after that. The odd thing was, I had both. I had Playboy and I had Playgirl.
Oh, that's that where the trouble.
That's where I thought it was going to be. And I was like, oh, this is the talk I'm getting. Okay, I didn't know what was going on. I was like, I'm going to get some answers. They just talked about women. And then when I went back to the stash, the Playgirl was missing. So I'm like, there was a discussion that was had where they're like, we got to get rid of this one.
Right.
But for the community, they probably only got one part of that story.
Oh my God.
It was wild.
And had you come out as bisexual to your parents?
No, I didn't even know what the word was.
Okay.
I was still I thought you had to like pick a team and a jersey.
Right.
And so I was just ready to be like, okay, this is the one. I don't know. I just watched Never Ending Story and Atreus looking pretty good. Okay, here is this person. It was this back and forth tennis match of like trying to figure out which one I was. And then, tried to come out to people. And every time I did, they'd be like, no, you're not. And I'd be like, oh, okay.
Oh, I guess I'm not. Yeah.
I come out to gay friends and be like, I think, I kind of like both. They'd be like, no, that's not cool.
I don't know what the instinct is, too. It's like, oh, we found this Playgirl. Let's alert everybody we know and invite them over. Like, why?
It was the whole group.
I would have never supported that meeting at all.
We had pizza bagels.
If my sister called me when my nephew was like 14, it was like, I need you to come by now. I'd be like, are you fucking nuts? No, not a billion years. By the way, I'm beating off. Do you mind? Can we talk about this in my refractory period?
I'm at the countdown right now.
I'm mid-stroke. Yes. I can't believe it. I mean, your family must have been religious.
They were LA spiritual.
What does that mean?
Yeah. So they're like the children of a church. They were pastors' kids. My mom was a pastor's kid.
Oh, this explains a lot.
Does it really?
Listen, I know when you're from a family.
Yeah.
And that family has certain rituals that they seem matter of fact to you. Mm-hmm. I'm here to tell you, this is the weirdest shit I've ever heard in my life.
Oh my God, really?
Oh, super weird. This is up there with like molestation and Santeria.
Yes.
The fact that you went that deep onto the bench of family members to be sitting there because a 15-and-a-half-year-old kid had a Playboy under his bed. That's insane.
I think it was like a scorched earth policy where they were just like, maybe if we bring in the heavy, it'll just eliminate the problem on the whole. Like,
wow.
You know what I mean? It did not work.
No.
Still, like, what did you think was going to happen?
Yes, you're a sexual deviant mess, of course.
Horrendous.
Oh, my God. How many people in the room?
I'm going to say like at least 8.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Too many.
Yeah, I'm going to say at least 8.
7 too many.
God. Oh my God.
Very public. Yeah, it was amazing.